SC456 is the final project. This is the Space Invaders game. For this video, I don't think I'm going to show any code or UML diagrams. There's just way too much. I'm just going to show the game. So here's the start screen. You can pick between 1 or 2 players. I can toggle this with the left or right key. And I think I'm going to go for 2 players because that's more complicated. This next page is showing you the points of all the aliens and ready player 1. So the sound's a little annoying, and I made it so you can mute the sound with the M key. So it's muted, unmuted, muted. I think I'm going to keep it muted so you can hear me better. The C key will show you the collision boxes. It'll toggle them on and off so you can see them. You can see where all the collision happens on the missiles and everything. And the UFO works. There's a UFO. The UFO's points are random, so it's using a random number generator. It'll either give you 50, 100, 150, or 300 points. Yeah, so there's 3 types of bombs that are being dropped from the aliens. They all do the same, but their animation is different. And then the missile from the ship can only be fired once at a time. Once the missile collides with a collision box, it gets reset. The ship is not allowed to go through the wall. It's using the state pattern. If it tries to go to the wall, then I just got hit. Okay, now player 2 is going to start here. And the UFO still being up there is a problem. It shouldn't have done that. And I've written that in my report as one of the problems that my game has. That if the player dies when the UFO is active, it's saved and it comes up on the next player's screen, and it shouldn't do that. So so the ship can only fire 1 missile at a time. It can't go through the sides of the walls on the screen. The missile can hit the top wall. It can hit the shield. It can hit the aliens, or it can even hit the bombs. And the bombs can hit the ship, the ground, the shields, or the missile. So the fewer and fewer aliens that are taken off, the quicker and quicker the grid moves. And also, whatever level you're on. If you're on a higher level, the alien grid will move faster, and the bombs will fall faster, and they will fall more often. And also, the grid will start at I got hit again. The grid will start at a closer to the player's ship. So. Yeah, I just want to show you the next level. So once you beat the level, the alien's going to go really fast once there's only 1 left. And once you beat the level, a new one starts. And here comes the next level. And everything gets refreshed. Now, the alien grid ship did start lower to the, or closer to the player. The shield's regenerated, and the aliens are now refreshed. Once the player gets 1,500 points, they get a new life. So I just got a new life a second ago because I just crossed that threshold. You only can have 1 new life. You can't have that's only a one-time thing. I just got hit again, and then it goes back to player 2. And the states are from player 1 and player 2 are remembered. Actually, something else. So the aliens can actually collide with the shield and with the ship or the ground. It doesn't matter how many levels lives you have. If the aliens collide with the floor, the game's over. So that means the aliens have landed and the game is over. I'll try to demonstrate that. So the problem I noticed is you could take out all the middle aliens and just have the ones on the outside, and the ship would be fine. And as the aliens get closer and closer, they would eventually hit the floor. And then what happens then? Well, the game should be over. You can't have another shot at getting the aliens because they're on the floor. So I just decided to make it so the game's over when that happens. And let me demonstrate that here in a second. I'll try to get it to go as fast as possible. You can see the aliens colliding with the shields. And so, and right here, even though player 2 has 3 lives, the game's over for player 2. Player 2 is no longer active. It's gone. Now player 1's the only player left because the aliens touched the ground. And that's really the game. I used 11 different patterns to make this game. It was very challenging. It was a lot of fun though, and I really learned a lot about how powerful game patterns are, and that's it. That's my final project.